have kept up these vlogs even over these weeks that have been totally not what I intended to show the internet about my progress, because that is really typical for what happens with my clients. They think, oh, I have the perfect time to work out, and then they have to go to a job interview in a different city, or they have to travel for work for 2 weeks out of the country, or a friend is visiting and they can't do anything that they would normally do. Whatever it may be, as soon as they decide to make a life change, something happens. And that is exactly what happened to me. I decided to make this life change, something that I never in a million, billion, trillion years could have predicted happened in my life, and really just was like a bulldozer. So I've, put a big tree limb in front of the bulldozer for now so that I could make this video and share with you that just because it's not perfect and just because life has happened and maybe you planned 4 workouts this week, and did 0 workouts this week, it doesn't mean that you quit. It doesn't mean that you're off the wagon. It just means that that's how that week was, and you just try again next week. Just like luck has changed right now, luck will change again for me, for you, for everybody. So take that away from this with me, all right? Interview with dog. Hey guys, I am back at the studio just for a quick pop in to talk about week 5 and tell you how my month 1 results came out. So let's get to the good stuff first. In month 1, I lost a total of 7 pounds without even really following the plan I had put together for myself. So we'll talk about how I did that in just a second. I lost a total of 1.5 inches off my waist so far. I didn't take any other starting measurements, but I do have them now to compare to going forward. This is the measuring tape I love. My clients will recognize it. It's really great because you just make a loop around the body parts you're trying to measure and hit this button and it'll tighten automatically, so you don't have to worry about squeezing in. I see you. That's not how measuring tapes work. Just take honest measurements, all right? You will see progress. As for the rest of it, I didn't really get to work out again last week. I didn't really get to do any of the things I would normally do for meal planning or anything else, but I did try to make sure that I got in some fruits and vegetables every day. I can't even say I was successful at that. Sorry, my dog is like tap dancing here in the background. Come here, tap dance. Saying all that, not to complain, but just to say you don't have to be perfect at what you're doing to get results, especially at the beginning. So what I focused on was just making sure that I was eating healthy choices when I did get to eat. I'm still having a lot of protein bars, bananas, eggs, some sauteed spinach and greens that I usually throw into my eggs, things like that. I'm really not having any empty calories. So I know that being away from home is usually a good excuse to eat crazy restaurant food and just go totally off the reservation, just pick up whatever snacks at a gas station, whatever it might be. However, you don't have to do that. I still did manage to feed myself without restaurant food, without anything crazy from a gas station, just by using the things that I had in my fridge at home, like I normally would, and packing them up to go the best I could. This is also when something like a sandwich or a quesadilla can come in really handy. I don't usually eat those kinds of wrappers, but throwing what you would normally eat between 2 slices of bread or into a tortilla can really make it more portable so that you don't have to try to eat with a spoon while you're driving. Don't do that, okay? Don't risk your life for a snack. And as for the rest, I would really love to show you the workouts that I did, but here they are. Yeah, so I instead, since it's Thanksgiving week, want to talk about my favorite tips for how you can stay healthy over the whole holiday season. You can also find these tips in the link below at our holiday survival guide. This is the first ebook. So the holiday survival, we're just gonna have dog sounds. The Holiday Survival Guide is the first ebook that I ever wrote, and I love it, honestly. It has all of my best tips. It's totally free anyway, I'm not selling you anything. It has all of my tips for how to handle every real life holiday situation, plus some emergency workouts and eating plans in case you really feel stuck and not sure what to do next. So it doesn't cost you anything. I'm not gonna send you spam, just download it if you want to. The link is down in the down bar. So getting on to the preview of the Holiday Survival Guide, we've got about 6 workouts in there for you that are Do anywhere, no equipment, all levels workouts. Of course, consult with your health or fitness professional before you start working out or make any changes to your lifestyle. We also have a ton of healthy living tips for the holidays specifically that aren't the same old stuff you've seen in every other article. Things like remembering to set a treat budget so that you eat the things that you really mean to eat rather than binging on office coffee cake, and how exactly to do that so that it works for you. A reminder to fill up your plate the right way so that you still can enjoy everything that you love about holiday treats and fun festive foods without totally blowing your eating plan. And also just, basic reminders to keep your main meals healthy, right? Just because dinner might be a free-for-all buffet followed by handfuls of cookies doesn't mean that breakfast needs to be deep fried eggnog. I've also got my very best motivation tips in there for you for the holidays, but also for year-round, real things you can do and other ways that I can help you in real life to stay on track with your goals, and a ton of emergency tips. So if you feel like you've just lost the plot, you don't know what happened, the cake is gone, and now your dress doesn't zip, all the tips you need to get through there. So I hope you go ahead and grab yourself a copy of that guide. I hope that you've enjoyed hanging out with me for one more week. We'll be back on our regular schedule next week, I hope. And if you liked what you saw, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all of that. Mwah. I hope you have a successful, healthy Thanksgiving. I'm going to check on you next week.